Okay, let's get this layout going. People. Okay. I am going to start sharing my screen. Screen over this one. All right. So let's get going on the vision boarding over here. How do I do? Cool. All right. Allow on every visit. Just working out some settings over here. So what I'm gonna do, this is Chloe's vision board. And I'm gonna just jump in here and get familiar with the structure. And we are looking at Figma, start here. Okay, so she's saying to start your vision board for the year to get your OKRs. We don't know what OKR is. It's objectives, key result. Pretty jargony business terms. Key results. Okay. Identify the OKR, write your objective in the banner, okay? And then list the key results down below. What does achieving your goal look like? How do you get there? Visualize, diagram, stickers, categorized by core versus moonshot. Your goals can be a mix of realistic and impossible ones. Write some down that are kind of achievable, but also don't be afraid to dream big. Okay. And then drop these into your vision board, just starting point. Drag and drop these into your vision board. Okay. They're career, creativity, health, finance, personal, and travel. I'm going to go over here and see what Chloe has. And this, of course, is her example from last year. Let's take a look. So with Chloe's vision board from last year, she had the goal of becoming, having 1 million, I don't know, subscribers on Instagram. Okay, cool. Launch iconic projects that resonate with the world. Build your own lane. I love that. I love that idea, like setting your own stage. Produce iconic and meaningful worlds colliding collabs. Oh, that's cool. Like, I love this Rosé's and Bruno Mars. They did Apata. Okay, and then she's got career. I'm gonna go through each of these just for inspo. Let's look at this. All right. Be a driver and original voice in the cultural conversation. Be a voice in current events. Okay, interesting. So the example is from a Taiwanese podcaster. Be an original voice, a trusted opinion in the industry. I like that. I like that she's going through and giving examples of people and why she's attracted and like to their success or to what they're doing. Like the quality that these people have that she wants to demonstrate. So that's really cool. And it's nice that it's like a whole bunch of people. Host a space for top voices to be heard. Okay. So she's referencing another podcast there. All right. So that is, we talked about career. Oh my God, girl. She's got 4 different career ones. So the first one was more about being like, okay, this one is like growing your audience, growing her audience. This one is about what she wants that audience to feel or how she is a voice for her people. And then what is this? Be recognized as an influential figure and leader in the industry. That's some of the same stuff. I'm going to zoom in here. What does that mean to her? Okay, so specifically getting invited to events, galas. I love that. I love an idea of going to a gala, earning that invite, be featured in magazines, Cool, cool. Okay. Finally, one more. Build a thriving, sustainable content business. Launch products. What? Like what? Oh, newsletter, digital products. And then gave an example of Tina. Do I know this person? Tina Lee, somebody should look into. And then shift into a leadership role to nurture a team together. Oh, yeah, cool. So she's thinking about building out a team. Okay, let's go to this next row. Over here, there's a couple, host an iconic fun wedding. I know she had a great wedding. I saw that. And then over here, live a life of freedom and flexibility, dating her husband. That's cute. Hang out and chill, binge mangas. Guilt-free. There's a big one. Okay, let's go over to this next. Cultivate feminine energy. It girl aura. Signature aesthetic. Invest in skincare, beauty, and wellness. Okay, that's cute. Better sleep, better health. All right, I'm getting ideas. This is good. Creative, energetic, and overflowing person. All right. Oh. What? Ariana Grande? Okay, fine. And then let's go down here. Moonshot. Enter the world of fantasy. Oh my gosh, she wants to be a voice actress? That's cool. And then be part of a produced show. Meet her community in real life. Live podcast or big speaking event. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so ins and outs. Ins, waking up and sleeping at the same time every day. Ins are rot days. That's surprising. What? Okay. In is a rot day. And if you don't know what a rot day is, that's basically like being able to sit, be on your phone, read, don't do anything, don't really reply, like don't feel like you have to do anything. And so in this lens, it looks like for Chloe, she really wanted to be able to stay in bed some days. Maybe she was doing too much. Being on Do Not Disturb kind of goes with that idea, trusting her gut. And then what was out for her last year was responding, like feeling that twitch to respond to things immediately, last minute planning, sleeping past 2. That is very late, too late for me. Acting out of a scarcity mindset. Okay, so let's look at my ins and outs. So I already started a couple. This is mine. Analysis paralysis. Why is that there? I did it backwards. Okay, let me put this here. Out. Analysis paralysis. In. Doing. Let's see. Starting. Like the idea that I want to capture here is that I want to do it scared. I want to do something like without having overthought it, done too much research and like delaying the process. So let's say like start small and frequent. Wait, small but frequent action. Okay. What else? Ins and outs. I'm going to say in is saying no to invites. Oh, let's call it JOMO. That's what, joy of missing out. Out. So that's in. I'm saying that I want to also commit to not say yes to everything. And what's out is, I guess the opposite. Saying yes to everything without every invite, commitment, collab. Perfect. Okay, so essentially what I'm trying to remind myself to do here is just to be a little bit more thoughtful about what I commit to and how I use my time. Ins, I want to be able to wake up and sleep at the same time every day. And then out would be like rushing in the morning for daycare drop off. Morning routine. Cool. All right, so I'm zooming out here and then just thinking about some of these categories. Let's start with health. Oops. For health, I know that I want to do 75 hard this year, at least once. So that's read daily, 2 daily workouts, one outside. No alcohol, read daily, gallon of water, daily pick, progress pick. Okay. All right, so that's 75 hard, and then I'm going to call this fitness goals. I also know that I wanted to do a 105 bench. Let's make this bigger. 105 bench, 205 squat. I don't have a deadlift goal. Should I have one? Deadlift goal by the end of the year. Are you already one deadlift? I don't know, 220. There we go. What else can we do? Go over here to creativity. I know that I want to do more with make and mend, which basically I only did like maybe 3 videos under the series, but pretty much it means sew and mend, from digital pattern library. And what else? I wanted to sew from the digital pattern library, and I also want to sew from Joann's patterns. Where are those from? I think they're McCall's. Okay, that's pretty much sewing. I'm going to do this one again. What's happening? Zoom out. So it's sewing, and then over here, I also want to do more crochet. Critchet. Matching hats for Teddy and Ivy. Try making mittens for Teddy and Ivy. Oh, let's do that. Make mittens. Okay, let's crochet, and then I have another creativity area, and I am going to call that what are we going to call it? Let's see. Video. Want to do more dance trends. Do more dance trends. Because I'm slow. I'm so slow with learning a dance trend. And then, like, when I start to pick it up, I feel like I don't commit to learning it and I just move on. But I'd love to do a couple more. Let's see. So for the video in short form. I also want to do dance, no, not a dance, music video concepts, creativity. Let's do video photo. And then maybe you could do at least 4 total photo shoots. Oh, let's go back to fitness goals, and then I want to dance weekly. Perfect. Advanced dance class weekly. What else do we have? Finance, health, personal, travel. I know that I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico. Wedding. And then, yeah. All right, let's zoom out a little bit and just do a quick recap of my first pass at this. Oh, yep, creativity, finance, travel, personal. Okay, let's do this. Personal, I didn't do that one. I also want to make sure that I organize and purge. So we're gonna do that in orange and say declutter clothing and donate books and toys. Yeah, Ivy has so many, it just starts to accumulate, you know? All right. So let's go over these things. Vision board for health. I have a lot of fitness goals, doing 75 hard, which comes with its own really dedicated set of things, especially this gallon of water that I have to drink. 105 bench, 205 squat, 220 deadlift, advanced dance classes weekly. Sewing, do more with the Make and Mend series. So from the digital pattern library, so from Joanne's Patterns. And then basically I do want to just find my favorite new pattern makers. I haven't had good luck with the digital pattern library that I bought because it didn't come with very good or detailed instructions. It's just like you can print out the pattern, but then I didn't know what to do with it. So yeah, I need to find some new pattern makers, but I have so many that I already just need to start with. So let's start there. Crochet, crochet, make matching hats for Teddy and Ivy, make mittens for Teddy and Ivy, finish rubles. So I have these amigurumi things that I started, and they're kind of like in all different stages of completion. I need to go find them again and finish them. Let's see. Video and photo, do more dance trends on reels, music video concepts for songs. Not my songs, 2 songs, let's say that. 2 songs, 4 total photo shoots just for funsies. Okay, and then for the wedding, I do need to get bridesmaids dress. And then that's good. Organize and purge, donate, declutter clothing, donate books and toys, sell furniture on Facebook Marketplace. Y'all. What else? Travel finance. With finance, I know that I have to meet with our financial planner. Meet with Schwab Financial Planner. Cool. Health, personal. Did I hit everything? Okay. And then Horton, he would like to see this, which is go to Dublin. That's on his list. All right, so I'm gonna just cross check. Oh, okay, okay. Also, I'm gonna get over here, video and photo, get build confidence with new cameras, gear, and gear. And then for career, I don't think I added that one. That's good. Career. Over here. For career, I'm going to move portfolio site to fix sites from show it to fix sites. Okay. And then let's say quarterly post to LinkedIn and UX-Angie. Cool. I think the theme is, let's do slow and steady. Because I think like all of these are manageable as long as I don't, what I don't want to do is get overwhelmed and then not do anything. So let's put that in the ins and outs. Small but frequent action. Same thing as slow and steady progress. Then over here is marathon and quitting. Okay, now we can recap. So I've just spent what? Let me see how long I've been going at this. I don't know, it doesn't say. Okay, so for about 20 minutes, I've been going through an exercise of evaluating some of my goals. I have a little bit of a journaling prompt here too. Okay, these are highs and lows. Creatives Club. Let me go over here. For total photo shoots with Nashville Creatives Club. Okay. Finance, creativity, sewing, personal. I'm going to do one more personal one. Friendships. Or let's call this community. I have plans to co-host an event. Host Chinese New Year celebration. Participate in book club. Let's see, out of the whole year, we can go quarterly, 4 times. Okay. Cool. So I think I did it. When I revisit this with you guys, what I'd like to do is go through this, sleep on it, make sure I feel good about these goals, and then go and also add to it, add some pictures so it's nice and fun and visual, and then get to the moonshot part because I didn't do anything for the moonshot. Yeah. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll drop the community link. Not mine. I'm going to drop the one that's from the original template. So if anybody wants to follow along and do this on their own and revisit this as a team as we go back together and start editing things and add to our goals through the next few weeks, yeah, you'll also have that template available. Figma is free. I'm pretty sure that you can get in the FigJam and make a free FigJam board and use the template, but there are limitations to the free seed. But you should be able to do what you need to do here. All right, with that, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.